Well, this is a biblical channel where I will be putting my biblical content. I really feel it's weird that I haven't been going over my reading here this morning or whatever, but I try to stay up as late as I could, but I don't want to be wanting to fall asleep on reading. It's called Howard Zinn. This was written by Howard Zinn, and it's called "It's History of the United States." Now, remember when I first went live, I mean, before I went live, I said in the title, I don't know what I want to talk about, but wherever the video takes me, that's what I'll talk about. So this was the first thing that came to mind. So this is what I will do my best and try to talk about. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can find something real simple because my reading was messed up in the past. A People's History of the United States, and we'll see. Let's see. I'm on page 96. It says at the constitutional conversation, Hamilton suggests a president and scene and Senate chosen for life. The conversation did not take his the con, com, the conversation did not take his or the convention did not take his suggestions, but rather, but neither did it prevail for popular elections, except in the case of the House of Representations, where the qualifications were sent by the state legislator legalistics. I mean the legislators, which require property holding for voting, and almost all the states and excluded women, Indian slaves. The Constitution provided for senators. This Okay, hold on. To be elected by the state legislators legislators for the president to be elected by election chosen by the state legislators for the Supreme Court to be appointed by the president. The problem of democracy in the post revolutionary society was not, however, the constitutional limitations on voting. It lay deeper beyond the Constitution and the division of societies into rich and poor. For if some people had great wealth and great influence, if they had the land, the money, the newspapers, the church, the educational systems, how could voting, however broad, cut into such power? There was still another problem. Wasn't it the nature of representation, government, even when most broadly based, to be conservative, to prevent tumor, trauma, traumators, and changes? It came to ratify the Constitution, to submit to a vote in state conversations with the approval of 9 of the 13 required to ratify it in the New York, where debates over ratification was intense. A series of newspapers articles appeared anonymously, and they tell us much about the nature of the Constitution. These articles favored adopted of the Constitution were written by James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, and John Jay, and came to be known as the Federalist paper. The opponents of the Constitution became known as anti-federalist federalists. Okay. Um, all this stuff about, I think, I don't know, this is stuff, this is some deep stuff. It's all about passing constitutional laws and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? This is all this talking